Yeah, so we are live right now, and we are here today with our facilitator, Mr. Jaspal Singh, who has kindly accepted my request of coming in and doing a session on how to prepare yourself for the Google Educator certification. So we will go through both level 1 and level 2 certification, and Mr. Jaspal will take us through his presentation, and then we will have a Q&A session later on. Okay, so first we will go through the presentation. If you have any questions, please put it on the chat or write it in your notebook. And after we finish the presentation, I would request Mr. Jaspal to answer those queries. Okay. All right, let's start.
All right. Good evening, teachers. I should say educators. I love that word actually. Instead of teachers, educators sounds really nice actually to me. Okay. The first quick question, please help me in this. I'm really bad with like online sessions like this. I love to be like practically in front of teachers to work with. But still, I will say let's make it little interactive in case you have like you like it, or if I ask you certain questions, please give us thumbs up or something like that, any emojis, so that we can understand that yes, you are on the same page where we want you to be. Okay, first of all, this session is for educators only, but yes, other people can also join and they can also learn something great about Google tools, which are very helpful, especially in the classroom as well as a school. Uh, can be like operated by principals or HMs and other people. So most of us are already using Google tools. So there is nothing to tell you about exactly about like which tool can do what and other things. But we are looking at Google certification level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is always considered to be the foundation or the beginner level, what we say. It's easier than the level 2. Level 2 is considered to be the advanced one, where we are going deep into the Google tools, which sometimes normally we don't use. Like we are having options of what do I say exactly? Okay, the workflow automation or the programming and other things. So most of the teachers are not exactly into that zone. But yes, the people who are from the IT background, they will love that automation things and other things like that. But again, I will say if teachers are really interested in this, this is something like which can make a lot of difference for you. Uh, okay, the whole idea about 1 minute. Sorry. The whole idea about doing this certification courses is always like you will get recognized from directly from Google. That is the first thing, and the doors will open for you for various streams. Let's say if you want to be a trainer, or if you want to be an innovator, or if you want to be someone like a coach, Google coach, and all for your school or for other educators. So this is the starting steps what you have to take basically. Okay. So normally level 1 and level 2 are coming with a price tag. Level 1 is having a $10 price tag, whereas level 2 is going for $25 per exams basically. But right now Google has a certain offer going on till 1st of June. Both the levels are totally free of cost. So you can just register yourself and you can go for it. When I will showing you certain practicals in this, how to register yourself and how to go about for different levels and all. At that time, you will I will be just making it very clear to you, step by step, how to go about how to register yourself and with which email ID you have to register and how to go about it. So, like the slide already tells you, like the date what they have mentioned is 1st June, which can be extended or by 1st June. So definitely we are very much sure that both the courses are absolutely free, which you can go for. Otherwise, afterwards, it will be level 1 will be for $10, level 2 will be for $25. Please remember that these costs are only for if in case you want to give your examination in English language. Other languages, the price tags are still on. So in case you are going for any other language or to give your examination, then you have to pay $10 for first level and level 2, $25. But for English language right now, for till 1st June, it's absolutely free. Okay. Now your exams are divided into two main categories or parts, you can say. The first one is your multiple choice questions. Most of the questions are scenario based. So there is a condition given to you. Classroom scenario can be or school scenario it will be, and they have given you the choices. You have to choose the right one. Few questions will be there where you will have more than one option which is correct, and you have to choose accordingly. And there are certain questions which are just like your match three following, you have to just drag and drop the right answer in the right columns. Now comes the second part, part two. This is a new one what they have introduced. The second level is absolutely based on your practical skills. So certain practicals they will give you. Like for example, they will ask you to create a folder in your drive. Now put a file in that particular folder and then share it with someone. The email IDs and everything is given by the Google question itself. But that will be like practical based. In that you don't have to write anything, nothing like that, and everything is mentioned in that. Now in that you will be having 1 hour per lab session. So for let's say Google Drive, that is one lab. Google Classroom will be second lab. Like Docs will be third lab, like that. So 3 to 4 labs will be available to you. Each lab timing will be for 1 hour. Right. Once you start the lab, your timers will start, and you will have 1 hour to finish them. Believe me, if you are pro in this or you have good knowledge about the tools of Google, it won't take much time for you to complete that task. Okay, now once you complete your multiple choice and then your labs, the whole session gets over, and then normally it says ki within 48 hours you will get your certification. But what I have seen most of the time, within 10 to 12 hours your certifications or the results is out. Okay, now how they have divided the whole thing. Most of the questions are going to come from your Google Drive. That is your docs, sheets, slides, forms, like that. There will be 3 questions from Google Classroom, and there will be other tools will have only 14 questions coming from them. That's how your entire thing will come. Please remember that your Google exams, both the levels, minimum 80% is the passing marks. So if you secure 80%, you are considered to be passed. And Google will never relieve the marks you have obtained. It will only tell you whether you have passed or you have failed. If you're passed, you just assume that from 80 to 100, you have scored that much. In case you are failed, so from 0 to 79.9% is the marks what you have received. But believe me, overall, it's easy to clear the level 1 and level 2 examination. You just need a small push and some focus. Okay. This is about level 2. We'll talk about that. This is a difficulty level, what they are talking about, how many questions are there, what's the difficult level, what they are putting in all those stuffs in the level 2 options. We'll talk about that in the live session. Okay. Now the best part about when you are doing the practical part, the MCQ is not a problem for anyone because questions are coming, answers are there, you just have to tick and you have to go forward. The problem is with the new interface of the practical portion now. The first thing is you need to start your lab. Okay, there's a clock given to you. We will see the practical option. We'll click on that clock. The clock will start ticking. And then it will tell you ki you have to open a different browser. Mostly they will ask you to go for incognito window. In that, you have to log in with the username password which is provided to you, and other things are happening. So now in this case, they are telling you where to focus and how to work with. So first off, left hand side, they will tell you just ignore the left hand side panel. It's of no use in your examination. The main is the center portion where the questions, the other things will appear for you. And you have to always look after each task. You have to look at the green signal given to you. If it is green, it means you have successfully completed that particular task. In case your task is not completed, it will show you red color. That will indicate whether your answer has been approved or not. So that it can be, you can take it as it's an indication that whether you have completed the task properly or not. It's like a yes. If it is coming green, it means you have successfully done that. Then you can go for the next task. Okay. Now, system requirements, basically you can use laptop, desktop, or Chromebook or Mac. No problems in that case. You have to use the latest Google Chrome browsers. Working camera is required. But what we have seen is like nowhere till the time you register, you go for your examination. I have given my exam twice or thrice, I think so. Uh, but never, it never asked me to turn on my cameras and other things like that. Please make sure that you are not using an iPad or mobile phones to give the exam. It's not going to work on those two devices. Your mobile phones and your tablets will not load the exam phone, right? So please, you have to make sure that you are working on a computer desktop, it can be, or a laptop, or it can be Mac, but no iPads or no mobile. Now, as we give instruction to my kids, the same instructions for you guys now. Uh, don't cheat, right? You cannot take help from any other browser or the AIs and other things. It's absolutely banned for the examination. We should not do that. That's a legal way of telling you cannot to do. And what other things you can do is like you can just work on the things. But yes, they are allowing you to open another browser because your practical labs are going to happen on the second browser, right, on another window altogether. So they will allow you to open that, but it's a request that don't use any um, wrong way to get certified from Google, right? It's what I have seen. Like even if teachers are failing in the exams, it's very hardly the teachers are failing. But in case they are failing, also we have seen them coming back with the N2. Yes, we got to know where we are lagging in understanding the Google tools or the use of the Google tools. In the second term, they are doing the practical works very well, and in the second time, they are giving it properly. Now, the best part about your entire Google examination, in case anyone is failed in the first attempt, Google will allow you 3 days block time. It means for 3 days you won't be able to give this examination again. It won't allow you to register yourself for 3 more days. So it's giving you enough time to practice yourself. In case second attempt is failed, the waiting period will be 7 days. If the third attempt is failed, the waiting period will be 14 days. And if the last attempt is failed, the waiting period goes for 30 days. So basically, the Google is, considering like how long you, uh, in case you are failing for the first time, they are giving you 3 days time to recover the whole thing, understand where you are failing, where you were lacking. After 3 days, again, you can register yourself and you can go for the examination. But I have never seen anyone going for the second or third fail attempt. Yes, few times teachers were failing for the first attempt because of different reasons altogether. Uh, this is the third time I have seen the whole interface of the Google exam has changed. I have given the exam in the first attempt. We have worked with Google from the very beginning. So I've seen the first time when we were giving exam, it was 50 questions were MCQ, 3 hours timing, 50 question MCQ. After that, it goes to the practical part. The practical part was again too many questions were there. Now what we are seeing is like it's like a piece of cake. The direct instructions are given to the teachers what you have to do and what is the output should be. It's very clear to you yes, it's happening. So I will say believe me, the exams will be very easy. In case you are going through, you have already used Google tools, so it will be very easy for you, piece of cake, to complete your task. Now, how to go about it? The first one is to train yourself for level one and level two. Uh, I will be providing you the links of both the level from where you need to study or you can practice the whole sessions for level one as well as for level two. Then just you can go with they are having their platform where you can go for dummy questions also. You can attempt those and it will tell you whether you are getting the right concepts or not. Just like what we do is that in a pre-board session, what we give the questions to the students so that they actually get the feel what type of questions will come and what type of task can be asked to you. So you will be ready when you're going for your exams in the finals exam. You are ready with that. Okay, what type of questions can be asked and what will be the pattern of the whole. Okay. Last one is your registration, which we are going to do in a while, and then we'll see if you can go for it. One very important thing here is once you register yourself, your Google will give you a time to give your examination. Within that limit, you need to start your examination and complete the whole process. If you are unable to start, or if by any chance you have some other work and you will start the exam within 7 days, the link or the your registration will be cancelled, and then you have to register again. So whenever you have time, when you feel like yes, I have 2 or 3 days time with me, then only I will request you to register yourself. Don't say, okay, it's free, so I will just register right now and then I will see when to do. It won't give a good impact overall, because with whichever email ID you are registering yourself, you will be getting a different platform to showcase your certificate on that particular platform, which is provided by the Google, and anyone can see your certification. And that's a very great thing to post it on your LinkedIn also. Plus, you can send that link to on your, let's say, or if you are having what do you say a soft copy of your resume, you can always put the link of your certification, and anyone can click on it and they can see all the certification you are going to. So whichever certification you will be getting from Google, they are available on their platforms, which is depending upon you whether you want to keep them private or you want to make them public. In both types. Okay, as I told you, 100% free. Examination window till June 1st, 26. Other things I've already told you how to go about it, and I think so. We should. I'll just show you the practical part of it, how to register yourself. The process is pretty easy, uh, and I will be providing you with the links also. I hope my screen is visible to you guys. If you can give me thumbs up.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's visible.
All right. The easiest way is you don't have to remember any link as such. You can just write Google for all right. And I will go to the first one. You don't have to worry. I will just give this link in the chat box. Means right. You can just click it and keep it and bookmark this so that whenever you are interested, you can go for it. Okay, we'll just scroll it down. Plenty of information for the first time people. Like you can just go through the information. It's very useful. For me, it's a different story altogether. Every time we are giving it, so we are not reading it at all. The instructions and all the important things. Your certificates, level one, level two, or other certificates from Google are valid for 3 years. So whenever you are passing them, you have 3 years time. They will be valid for you. After 3 years, yes, they want to check your knowledge again. So you can appear for the test again if you want at that time. Okay. So if in case you want, you can go for exam guide here. This will be showing you the so what are they, how to go about it. All these things are mentioned in this guide. So I will be giving you the link for this also. Okay. And last one is, I think so this is the exams, how to go about it. So in case you want to practice, you can click on get started. I will be giving you this link also. Okay, most of the teachers they ask from where to study, what to study, how to go about it. So this is your material. So I've given the link in the chat box. You can just click on start and then you can slowly and gradually start completing each task. Where some places they will give you only text material, somewhere you will be getting like a videos where they're explaining about certain terms and all. And this is your progress bar. After completing of each task, it will be converting into green things so that you know how much you have completed. So even if you are pro with Google tools, still I will ask you to go for these things so that you understand what type of question can be asked or how they will give you the task to complete. So you can go for test your knowledge. They will be giving you the assessment, sorry, and then you can go through that. That will be the idea basically how you can study for your Google level 1 and level 2 examination. Believe me, at the beginning level, we have seen that it was so difficult to find the resources only. But now the interface is so cool that you will get everything on your before registering. You are getting everything, all the links and everything. Same thing happens with your level 2 exams also. You are having the exam guide, how to go about it, and then you will have the study material and your question banks also. You can go for it. Right now comes the next important part. Okay, before we proceed further for registration, any doubts, anything you want to ask? Okay, I'll just crack a PJ here. Normally, it happens with me whenever I take a session and teachers or my students says ki we don't have any questions as such. There are only two conditions. First one is I'm a very good teacher and you are understanding everything. The second one is I'm a good teacher but you don't understand anything. So I always prefer the second part. Like people are not understanding anything and they will ask you something so that it's good for you to exchange things. But in case you are okay with it, please give me a thumbs up so that we can proceed further.
Jaspal, I
Hello,
just
sir.
Okay.
yeah.
This is Abhipsha. Sorry, ma'am.
Go ahead, Paviksha.
Actually, sir, you told that you have to register and then you have to appear for the exam within 3 days or something, right? I missed that part. Can you please repeat on that?
Yeah, there is a time limit given to you when you are registering yourself. So as soon as you will register yourself, it will be telling you, you will get an email uh, which will state that you have successfully registered for your examination, and it will give you a 7 days bracket time to start and complete your exam. So within 7 days, you have to appear for your exam. Otherwise, your registration will be cancelled, and then you have to re-register yourself.
So that registration has to be done before June 1st or something like that.
In case,
Yes.
in
Yes.
case you want to give it free of cost, then yes, absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Also, Jaspal, I want to add to you, Abhipsa, that Jaspal had showed that slide where it said that if you fail, then after how many days you can do the exam again, and the second time you fail, then how many days. So, if you are thinking that you may not pass, then it's better to start tomorrow. Right, Saturday or Sunday if it's a holiday, or maybe Saturday full day you could just go through all the Google tools, the exam guide, and Sunday you sit for the exam. But if you are going to take the exam, make sure that you are 3 hours completely free and you're sitting and doing that exam. Like Jaspal said, level 1 is very easy. Level 2 was a bit difficult, at least for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Okay, any other
Also,
doubts?
I'm sorry, I'm Madhvi. I just wanted to ask this doubt. Uh, can we have a mock test before we register, or it's necessary to register and get the mock test done?
Okay, ma'am, I think so. You have just I've just mentioned that. If you can see on my screen, it's basic of
Yeah.
Google Workspace for Education Fundamentals. When you click on this link, the practice sessions opens for you where it's teaching you everything about Google tools and everything. It can roll. Okay.
But do we need to register first in order
No,
to
no. For
know
that, you
more?
don't need to register anything. You just
So once we are prepared, then we can register
then you can.
and appear. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. If you can
Thank
see
you.
the screen right now, you can complete all these tasks. Basically, these are the teaching material what they will teach you with help of PDF and the like videos and everything. At the last, you're having assessments. So this is your
Yes.
test your knowledge in base of user. So in this case, when you are going to appear for this is like without registration, you can go for it. So when you're appearing here, you will be getting to know ki how much knowledge do you have about Google tools. Are you ready to give examination or not, right? If you are able to complete the test very well, then I will request you go for your test series. Make sure that you have enough time, 3 hours, 4 hours in a day, and then you can go for registration. And then uh, for 7 days bracket you will have, and whenever you have time, you can just appear for it.
Sure. Thank you.
One request for all the teachers. I know that you guys are very busy, even like as a teacher, even I know that teachers are having extra work, extra things and all. So please, as ma'am also said, whenever you are free for 3 to 4 hours bracket, then only please start your examination. Between your examination, you cannot quit or you cannot say, okay, after half an hour, I will join back and do that. That's not a good practice altogether. And second thing, Google will not allow you to go further. As soon as you will close the exam, your exam will be considered to be submitted, and the whole thing will go up. So please make sure that whenever you have time, before 1 or 2 days before, then you can register yourself. Okay. So can we proceed to the registration part, everyone?
Excuse me, can I ask a question, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes we have fluctuation of power. So by bad luck, if that happens and it goes off, is there a way of justifying that we can try again or it won't be allowed?
Ma'am, normally it's not allowed altogether in case something goes, electricity fluctuates happening and all. So that's why they always ask you to be a place where the light is sufficient, where the power supply should be sufficient, and mostly they say ki, like people should not be around you. They would don't consider that also. Like so whenever we give examination, so we are at the isolated place normally where people are not moving around. But this exam is without the cameras and all, so I can feel like yes, you can give it any place, but the electricity part is an issue. In case the electricity goes off, so it will be considered to be submitted of your examination.
Kenya is very unpredictable. Anyway, thank you.
I can understand that, ma'am. But I think so. And if you can complete the MCQ and your practical part is there, then I think so you can continue with the same thing. But in case it's happening within your MCQ part, then it's a difficult task altogether.
Thank you.
All right. If there is no other questions, can we go proceed?
Yes, sir. One question.
Yeah.
Sir, you told about that attempt failed. So it includes both that if we got less than that 79.9 and by chance if we missed the 7 days, we are not able to give the exam. So it includes both.
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
That attempt failed, you told, na? Right?
Yes.
So it includes both the conditions that if we got less than 80% and second option is like we missed the test in the coming 7 days.
No. It's like only when you are failing in the exam.
Okay, sir.
If in case you are not attempting it,
Yes.
see, it's very simple, ma'am.
Yeah.
Today, if you are registering today, you are having 7 days bracket with you, right? In
Sure.
case you're not
Yes, sir.
doing it for 7 days, it's the same thing. Because if you're failing also, then also you are having 3 days bracket. After 3 days, you can register yourself again. But in case you are not unable to give for 7 days, it will be considered as a fail only, but you can register next day, very next day. That's not a problem.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
All right. So
Kashmira, you have a question?
Yes, sir. Sir, if there is a power cut and we are not able to finish in between MCQ, on the same day can we register or we need to wait for 2, 3 days or something like this?
no, ma'am. In that case, first of all, we try to attempt the because the link will be given to you again on your
Okay.
Gmail or whichever mail ID you are giving.
Okay.
We will send you a link for your examination. In case in between let's say electricity goes off, now wait for the electricity to come back. When
Hmm.
the electricity is back, try to open that link. Many times it happens. If in case you are in the practical part, the link again reactivate and the timer starts for you. Right?
Okay.
The problem here is, ma'am, if you are doing the practical part,
Yes.
we have to start the timer. The timer is on. Now your electricity is not there for let's say 2 hours. Timer will keep on working and it will say
Ah,
attempt is gone because 1 hour is given to for you to every task. So 2 hours means your task is already done. But for
okay.
rest of the task, yes, your timer is still ready. So whenever you click, it will start working. So for that,
Okay.
your task is totally gone.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay. Electricity, I think so. That's a major problem in most of the people's lives. Okay. Okay. So let's go for your registration. Fine. I'll just click on register. The form is pretty easy to go for. Whenever you are registering, please first of all make up your mind key from which ID are you going to access. Telling you frankly, my problem is I'm having my personal account, I'm having my school account, and 2 certification I have done from my school account. The rest of them I have done from my personal accounts. Now the Google's platform is not showing both the certification because the login details are different. So please, you don't make that mistake. Whenever you are logging in or you are registering yourself, use one ID. It can be your personal ID, it can be your school ID. It's absolutely okay. There's no problem as such. Okay. So coming here, as I told you many times, I've given my exam, so my form is already filled, but still you can start filling your information, your first name, your last name. Please remember again, the names you are writing here, it will be mentioned on your certificate also the same way. So afterwards, don't tell ki like, oh, I forget to put this thing in my name. So please, whatever the names are, whichever way you want your names to be, mention it in the same method. Your organization, your school. This is my registered email ID, what I've used to giving my examination. They also ask you in case you want to attach it with your personal ID. If you want, yes, you can always go with your personal ID also, or it can be used for recovering your certification or other things. So always give second email ID also. Your job title, you are having plenty of options here. We are having principal, assistant, managers, then ICT manager. We are having plenty of options available here. Whichever suits you, you can go for it. Your education qualification, base of education basically, like not your education qualification. It's about your school, what type of schools you are working with, primary, secondary, higher education, or edtech things. Which country, they're having plenty of other options from whichever country you want. You can choose from that. Now, this is the part where you are telling the Google key in which language are you going to appear for your test. So we have selected English, but there are other languages also available. I will come back to this. You will say, okay, there are only 3 languages, and sir, you were telling us like there are plenty of other languages also. I will come back to that because recently only we have received a mail from Google where they have given us a list of languages. The exams in those languages are hold for a while and they will activate it later. So I will be just telling you which all languages are there in a while. But right now it's showing you only 3. But soon I think so, once the problem is solved, you will get your favorite languages also. Whichever language you want, you can appear for. But please again remember, July 1st is the date. For English language, you will be getting free of cost. For other languages, you have to pay the amount. Level 1 is for $10, level 2 is $25. Coming back to this, these 2 options will be already ticked for you. You have to make sure that you are ticking these 2 options also. And is there anything which I'm forgetting? And then you click on next. You certifying that you are above 18 years of age, yes, and you accept all the terms, whatever Google has set for you. We have to make compulsory. We have to make all 4 tick. Go for the next option. Now, now, as soon as you click on next, after 5 to 10 minutes, you will receive an email also in your inbox. But in case you are ready for giving your examination, you can directly start your exams from here itself, right? So, for example, today you are free. You say, today I have to complete my task. So you can just click on take exam, and your exam will start. In case you say tomorrow or after half an hour or after 1 hour, then in case you by mistake also you are closing the tab, then also you are getting the link in your what do you say, in your inbox. You can start your exam from there anytime. Okay, now they are saying they keep on changing. Now you are having 14 days to start your examination. It means I was telling you 7 days bracket. They are giving you 14 days bracket now. So once you register yourself, you are having 14 days to go for your examination. Yes, each is happy. Okay, one person is very happy. Rest of you are like very serious. Okay, no worries. No worries. So you are guys are having like 14 days to go for this. Okay. So let's see how your exams will look like. So I'm clicking on take exam. I will be again getting the language. I'm selecting English only. Go for take exam. Now, if you see the problem, I'm not going to do the entire exam in front of you. Obviously, I cannot do that because of Google policies and everything. But I'll be just showing you 1 or 2 questions in this case. The problem here is today I won't be able to complete the task, right? I will close the tab after the session. Google will send me an email that you have failed the exam, right? So please make sure that whenever you are doing, in case you are doing the session like me only in your school or anywhere else, please make sure you first complete your exams, because if you have not completed the exam, you have done my session like this, and in between you're closing the session, the mail will receive that you have failed the exam, right? Twice it happens with me. 3 times I have given my exam. 2 times I have just closed it in between like the sessions. This is my second session for Google level 1, level 2 examination. So both the times I received the mail that you have failed the exam because I have not completed the task. Now, this is the interface, what you will get for your examination. This is the beauty one. If you see the first thing here, Google Certified Educator Level 1 Quiz A. This is the first level I'm having. Then comes your Google Classroom Lab Examination. This is your practical examination. This is Docs and Google Drive practical sessions. And this is your Forms and Google Sheet task. So these are the 3 labs you will have. That is a practical session, 3 practical session, and 1 your MCQ session. So if you see, plenty of questions, around 37 questions they are giving you. So you need to complete all 37 questions. Your first quiz or first part will be getting over. So for example, if I think this one is my correct answer, for example, please remember I have not read the question. So please don't mark it if this is the question, this is the right answer. I'm just giving you a random things, how you have to mark. This is your MCQ. I will be just showing you another one where you have to drag and drop also. So all these are MCQs, good for you. Now these are the check boxes. Whenever the check boxes are coming, it means you are having more than one option correct. It can be all also, or but it will not be never be one. If you can see, they have mentioned how many correct answers are there. So choose 2. So there are minimum 2. In case you are doing one only, and afterwards you are submitting your answer, it will say that there are 2 right answers. You have to mark both of them. By mistake, if you are doing 3, then also it will tell you have to mark only 2, you have selected 3. So that is like a check on you in case by mistake you are selecting less or more in that. Okay. Good for you guys. Congratulations on this. We don't have any drag and drop. That will be a great thing. But whenever I do that, normally I get drag and drop options. And maybe when you are doing the practice work also, at that time also you will be getting certain questions where they will ask you to drag and drop and put it in the right boxes basically. Okay, no worries. I hope level 1 is sorry, the part 1 is clear to you. This is MCQ questions. I don't think so there's anything else to be explained. Anyone is having any doubt here? No. So let's move to the second part. That will be after completion of this whole thing. At the end, you will be having next option here. You can press that and you can go for the practical sessions in this case.
I have a question.
Yes.
So what is the given time frame?
3 hours.
3 hours. Okay, thank you, sir.
3
right.
hours each level, sir?
No,
Whole
Okay.
exam for 3 hours.
whole exam for
Okay.
3 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now comes the practical part. Now this is your lab session, and this is the interesting. Believe me. So if you can see, it's written here: lab setup instructions and requirements. Start lab. This is your whole lab things, and you can just scroll it down. Your questions will be exam scenario. Task 1. This is your first question basically. Create a class in Google Classroom. In this task, you need to create a Google Classroom class. Name it geography. Okay. After you've done that, you have to just click here, check my progress, and it will show you green tick. It means the task is over. But before that, the fun part is here. When you say start lab, when we click on start lab, the green one button, it will take 2 or 3 minutes to set up your lab. Okay, by that time, I can take the question, ma'am. You have a question, right? You have raised your hand.
Yes,
Yes.
my question is that they are specifying geography, so we have to create a lesson for geography, or
No,
we have
Classroom. That's a classroom what you have to create. Name, geography.
Name of the classroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Name of the
But the
classroom.
lesson could be lesson could be some English lesson then.
We are not making any materials on it. Basically, we are just
Oh,
creating the classroom and we are showing
okay.
Google that we know how to create a class. Basically,
Okay, fine. Thank
we
you.
are not making any papers or any things like that.
Just the administration part, name of students and all that.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So for the task, for every task, there are certain instructions. You just have to follow those instructions. So they will know whether you know how to create a Google Doc, whether you know how to rename it, whether you know how to attach a homework, whether you know to give it to all students or specific students. So those instructions are given. You just have to follow instructions.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this will
Thank
take
you.
some time. This will take some time, but once it is set, then we are good to go. And if you can see this yellow portion here, it will tell you your progress. So whenever your answers are complete, it will show you the marks here, 20 out of 20. And when you complete all of them, it's 100 out of 100. It's done. Then you can go for the second lab, right? So this way also you can see the progress, whether it's going fine with you or not. In case you are making some mistakes, it will be detecting your marks and showing you. So you can always go back to that particular question and redo the whole thing. So if you can see, it's showing me 0 out of 100. You can click here and see them also, but it will not work till your lab is set. It always says it's estimated 1 minute, but it normally takes more than that, and it's very important for us to do that because the instructions will come there. Ma'am, you have another question?
Yes, if the lab is not set for some reason or the other, do we have an option to go back and sort it out, or we have to just move on?
Ma'am, you have 1 hour with you, and within 1 hour, you can n number of times you can create and you can redo the whole thing. Once the
Thank
time is up, then you have to move to the next one.
Okay, thank you.
And this timer will start once your uh, the whole setup guide is given to you. Then the timers will start. We have already started with it, but uh, let's see how much time more it takes. Okay, by that time we can just go through the questions. The first one will be where we are creating the classroom, name geography. In the second task, create an assignment in Google Docs or Google Classroom. Now you have to just show the assignment name is capital cities, write this description, and then again check your progress. Attach a video and a document from Google Drive. Your Google Drive will have a file, which is a PDF file and a video. Both the things you have to attach it to your Google Classroom. That type of task are there. Create a topic and set due days. So basically, these are very simple things or simple tasks. Normally, the teachers are doing in their day-to-day life, basically. Yes, ma'am.
Any file will do, or I have to pick specifically a geography document?
Ma'am, the thing is, they have given you the files. They are
Okay,
giving you
so
all the.
we should know what to pick.
Yes, so you don't have to
Okay,
use your, Google Drive files or anything. Whatever file Google is giving us, we have to stick to that.
okay, fine. Thank you.
That's how they check your progress. If you are using the same files, that's how they check your progress. Like, yes, you have used the same file, the names are same and other things. All right, so my lab is set. You can see the timer is on. And the first one is your Google username, Google password, and remote web browser. Now, remote web browser is important. You have to start from here. Please, teachers, if you have pen or your notepad with you, please start writing these things. Or otherwise, afterwards, if ma'am is sharing this recording with you guys, so it will be easy for you. But please remember, don't get confused in all these things. The first thing is we have to copy remote web browser option. The copy option is already given to you. Now, this is uh, the virtual computer what they are giving you, virtual platform what they are giving you when you are accessing to these. So let's say if my important is not there, I will take something else. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay. So when I'm copying and pasting it, it will show you remote browser. I have to allow them. So there's a virtual machine for me, which is being set up by Google now. Now you don't have to
It
do
is
anything, just
the
wait for
same
a while.
old screen.
It's the previous screen. We don't see
Yes.
the new screen.
Okay, you are not able to see. 1 minute, sorry. Uh, okay, I will just share this. So let's take I have taken a new window altogether, and the link what I have copied from there, I will paste it here. So you don't have to touch anything now. Once you have pasted, wait for it. It will automatically start everything for you. So now you can see this Google browser is here. Then I can click on Gmail. Sign in, let's say. And now it's asking me the username. So if I can go back here to my previous screen and share the screen with you guys again. So now it's asking me the username. So Google username is mentioned here for me. I will copy this and I will just paste it here. Okay, I will tell you another problem here. In case you guys are working on Mac machine, so please don't use Command C or Command V option for copy paste, because the virtual machine which is provided to us is on Windows basically. So the Command C, Command V option is not working on this. So always you can do is right click and you can go for a paste option. Only for Mac user I'm talking about. In case you are working with Windows, there is no problem. You can use all the shortcut keys, whatever is given to you. So this is my username provided to me. I will just show you that. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. You can see the username here, Google username. I've copied this, and the same thing I'm just pasting there. So I've used the same thing here. I pasted here, and then go for next. Again on the same window, if you see, it's mentioned. On the same window, they have mentioned Google password also to me. I will just copy this also. Going back to my original window and pasting it here. Right click and then paste it. Copying and pasting is one of the best thing you can do. Don't try to type the whole thing because the password is little weird. The username is totally weird basically. Because this is my, can you imagine, this is my whole username. Student 02 dash 84. Even if you make one silly mistake, the username cannot be accessible. So best part is please copy the whole thing, and yes, in between you can get these type of errors also. Always go for reconnect. Don't worry about it. Always go for reconnect. There's no problem because it may happen because of your internet connectivity or anything else. That error will be coming in between. It can come anytime, but you don't have to worry. Every time you just have to click on reconnect. Okay. I will just click on I understand. Once this page is coming, welcome to your new account. Scroll down. You click on I understand. Remember that This email ID is only for your exam purpose, nothing else. Once your task is over, this link will be disabled for you. Okay. So now my mailbox is set up. Now I can go to my Google Classroom from here. Scroll down at the end. Now, we are using the same account. Click on continue. This is another crucial part, as my account is showing I'm a student, right? But here you have to take you are a teacher. Because as a teacher only, you will be able to create the classroom or post anything in your classroom. You cannot take I'm a student, otherwise you won't be able to create a class. So we have to click I'm a teacher, and then you can start with it. You can just click here, go for create class. Now the class name, it's asking me the class name.
It was geography, sir. Geography.
Yes. So I will tell you that also, why I'm not typing the whole thing. Sometimes it happens in my question itself, there is a space. So I have to be very sure about it, what they are asking for. So I will just copy it. Sometimes there is a dot at the end. Sometimes there's a space, extra space given in this. So when you are copying it, you are very sure that you are taking all the parameters or all the things what the question is asking me. If I'm typing geography, let's say, and there is a spelling mistake, or if I'm adding certain things to it, it will show that the task is not completed properly. You have to redo the whole. So I normally I prefer that only to copy the thing, whatever is given to you. It will be easy for you to work like that. I'll say create class. Ask me the names. I will paste it here. Now they have just asked me about the class name, nothing else. No section, no level, no subject, no room, nothing. So just create this. Please do as much Google is asking you to do. Don't go beyond that. Okay, coming back to my question. So this is done. I'll say check my progress. So this tick is there, green tick is coming. My task, this particular task is over. I will scroll down, and yes, you will see why this is not showing me 20 if it is correct and all. It will take some time. It will show you 20. Don't worry about it. Now go for the second task. Create an assignment in Google Classroom. We are using the same classroom, geography classroom only. In this task, you need to create an assignment. Create an assignment name capital cities. So I'm just copying capital cities. And if you can see, it's showing me 20 out of 20. My Google Classroom, this task is over. The first task is over successfully. Now I have to create assignments. So I will go to my classwork, create assignments. The title, I will just paste it. Capital cities. So add the following descriptions. I will copy that also. I'm not showing you the screen what the question is. You can refer to that. Pasting it here. Now, they have just told me to do two things. One is to add title, second one to add the instructions. That's it. After that, they are not saying, okay, now click on send or other things. Don't do anything. Don't assign anything because your task is still pending. But if you see the question here, in this task, I'm having only two things. Create an assignment name capital cities. I have done that. Add this part. So I've just copied and pasted there. This is done. Now I will say check my progress. I have not assigned my assignment till now to any student. Go down. Now they're saying that in the same assignment, you have to attach a video and documents from Google Drive. Under the capital city assignment, in your drive, locate a video MP4 file and name capital cities for fourth graders. attach video file, and in your Google Drive, track down template document name, cities, assignments. So I will go back to my task. Drive is given to me. I will just click on the drive. This is my video. The icon itself shows this is the video, and you can see this is my doc, cities, assignments. So I will be clicking, double click on it. Your video is attached here. Now the next part is we have to attach the file also. Okay. Now the video is common, so there is no problem as such, but your assignment is having certain options for you, whether the students can view files, whether they can edit the file, and whether you want to make copies for each student. Now again, we have to understand the instructions, what they are asking us. So attach the video. I have done this in your Google Drive. Track down the template document name, cities, assignments. I have done that also. Attach this document to the assignment and make copies for each student. Now here, you have to be very sure that you are taking make copies for each student. Okay, this much is a task. I will go back to my question. This much is over. Click check my progress. So I will check my progress. This was my third thing, right? So first two I have got my marks here, 40, and now the third one is also completed. I got 60 marks. 60 out of 100. I'm remaining with 2 more. Create a topic and set a due date. Now you have to create a topic named cities. We are not leaving in the capital assignment. We are not leaving our same page. We are on the same page. We have not assigned our assignment till now. So for topic, you have to come here. It's written no topic. Click on this, create topic, and we'll ask you the name. Just paste the name. Done. And what is the second thing they have asked me? Set the due dates for the next day. Assign the work. Now they are saying to assign that work. So you have to set the due date next day. And now please don't think as a educator that, okay, tomorrow is Sunday, how can we set the date? Let it be. Google is saying whichever date you are giving the exam, next day could due karo. So you have to just go for due date 18 for me right now. And now I'm ready to assign my work. Click on assign. You can see it's gone. So now I will go back to my question and I will ask to check my progress then. I've done this, check my progress. Okay, it's done. Last one is post an announcement in your classroom. Post the following message in stream of your classroom, class geography, reminding the students about the work. Just copy this from here and go back to your question again. Stream is here. I will go to my stream, go for new announcement, sorry, and just paste it here and post. You don't have to do anything else. Just as it is saying, just put the post, launch it. That's it. Finish for the day. And last one, I will say check my progress. So this way, all my tasks are done. I got 100 out of 100 in my first lab session, right? So once everything is done, go at the top and stop the lab, end lab. So if you can see, I got 1 hour and let's say within 17 minutes, I was able to complete my task. Yes, I can understand that everyone is not so pro, but in case you are pro, then very good. In case you are not, then also maximum you will take half an hour to complete these tasks, 5 tasks. Okay. So now this session is over. So I will say end lab. You have to end your lab after completing the tasks. It's very important. So I will say end lab and say end lab here. If you want, yes, you can always write your comments and other things. Otherwise, we cancel it. Okay. Now this is my second lab, second practicals now. And yes, you are always having that option, the previous one, the पहले वाली window थी, you can always close that window. You don't have to do anything else with that. The task is over for that. You can always log out your account from there and you can go back. Because for the second task, you will have another window. You need to have another window. You click on Start Lab again, it will take some time to load. And then if the same instructions will be there, you will have to put the URL, put the username, put the password, and then the new account will be created for you. And then again, you can start with your lab sessions. For questions, you have to scroll down a little bit. Look for exam scenario. After that, your actual things will start. I can just change it from here. I don't know why it is still showing me classroom, but I can go for my lab session. This is my second lab. And please remember that if you can see the previous one, the classroom lab, it's not ended. For example, I've started by mistake, I've started again. This is not ended. So what will happen? It will not allow me to start the second lab. So every time it's compulsory for you to end the lab first. So my lab is over. I will close it. First we start and then. Okay. Now it's showing me start lab. It means the lab is closed. Then only I can go to the second lab. And you can start the second lab. At the same time, two labs will not work simultaneously for you. Yes. Okay. Any doubts here? One.
Hello. So, sir, there are two lab session, 1 hour each, and that multiple choice session that is 1 hour. Altogether 3 hour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But they have not given any specific timer for your the MCQ questions basically. 37 questions they have given you, but they have not given you any timer. But for each lab, they are giving you 1 hour. That is the maximum what they are offering.
And altogether, these three have to sit in one go.
Yes.
Okay.
All the whole examination you have to complete in one go.
All right.
I can understand
Hello.
that. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
No, that's
So
okay.
only query here with all this is, what if I'm unemployed right now? Can I log in still as a teacher while filling in the form?
Yeah, you can. That's not a problem.
Because then it'll ask for the details as well, right? What standard and all. So how do I proceed, right?
Ma'am, you can write your previous school name also.
Okay,
That's not a
fine.
problem as such.
Yeah. Okay.
Instead
Thank
of
you.
giving your school email ID, you can always use your personal ID in that.
Yeah, that all is okay. Yeah. Okay. Take care, sir. Thank you so much.
The why I was telling you ki, this exam is for educators or anyone who is related to education, because the scenarios are such where they are giving you classroom scenarios or any tasks which are done in school itself. So if the person is not an educator or they are coming from other background, let's say like my brother, he's into sales and all. If I ask him to do this task, he will not understand what exactly classroom is, what is the scenario here, and why we are posting all these type of things. It will be easy for teachers to understand the questions better, and then they can appear for it in a better way. I can make out, like looking at you guys, yes, I have done that task very quickly. You guys will be thinking like, okay, you are pro, so you can do, but it's like half the things have gone above our heads and all. But please believe me, once you start doing it, it's very easy to control the whole thing. You just need to read the question, you will understand it very easily. I have given the difficult level questions from Google. At the beginning time, the question was very difficult. The option was such ki where you feel like even this is right or that is also right and that is also right. And your camera at that time, the camera was on for 3 hours. You cannot eat anything, you cannot drink anything, you cannot leave from your like from your screen. You cannot look here and there like this also, because in between they were clicking the photographs, which was not told to us at what time they are clicking the photographs. And at the end of the examination, they will check all the photographs in a reel key whether the same person was there in all the photographs and not. And obviously this was done by the whole computer methods and all, so there's no person as such checking it out whether these things are working on. So at that time the problem was, sorry, at that time the problem was ki, even if you're eating something, the image is different from what actually you're giving your image to be. And it will just keep on failing you. You're like, okay, you are not the right person, or you are not the same person as such. Even if someone is moving out from my camera here and there, and if it is clicking the photographs, again it will fail. So that was a difficult level what we have seen. This is like nothing for anyone. It's very easy to go for it, and it's possible, very much possible for anyone to cross level 1 and level 2 examinations. Okay.
As for the doubts in future, if we have any, I don't know if Ashika ma'am is going to keep it on the YouTube to be shared throughout. Will that be available, ma'am?
Yeah, it's live. It's there on the YouTube.
No, right now it is live, but video
Yeah,
recording.
it will remain. It will remain. You
Yes.
could
So
just
then,
go to live
all
part.
attentions. Yes, all attentions will be sorted, sir.
Will you send the link?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, any other doubts here?
Sir, I'm just concerned. I'm Madhvi. I'm just concerned, like how difficult it will be to toggle between the tabs. Will it like disappear sometime, or any such glitches happen?
If you ask me, no
Yeah.
glitches will happen.
Alright.
For like, okay, the teachers who are like the first time who are going to appear for this test, please remember there are, if in case you're working with Windows, I would say there are two windows. If you are opening it, you just have to toggle between them. So
Yeah.
toggle in the sense like whichever window you will pick, that will appear in front of you. The rest, it can be done very easily. The only thing is here, what we are looking at, uh, you need to open a different browser. That is the crucial part. What I feel for every teacher to do that, how to open the new one. And why is it so? That also I will tell you, because you've already logged in. Let's say, for example, my this session, whole session is going with my personal ID, right? That is happening right now. If I will add my account, I won't be able to log out the second account, which is the student account. So my lab session is still on. If I'm closing it also, my second lab I will start, it will again give me a new username password. Then where should I log in that way? So in that case, I will always consider or request people, you can just go about 1 minute. I will just show you something. Okay, now this window, if you can see, this is the same window on which I was giving my exam. As soon as I said key end lab, I'm getting this thing. My connection is closed. I cannot access the remote computer again. Okay. So after ending the lab, this is over. Then you can just close your browser. That's it. If I can go back to my previous one, I'll just close this window. Okay. So now if you can see my whole window, you can always go that small icon, the photos what given to you. You can always go for it. And you can take any other browser if you're having from here, or you can go to the three dots. And in case your incognito window is active, you can click on it. So that will open a second window for you. Okay, in case you guys are working with Microsoft or Windows basically, so I will suggest you can use Alt Tab. Alt Tab will give you a switch between both the windows. My Mac is not having that option, but for window people, that's also always like control and tab key you can use to switch between your windows very easy.
Sir, my question is like, are you suggesting after each lab session, do we need to log out from that given Gmail ID?
Ma'am, even if you are ending the lab, it will automatically turn it off. Even if
Okay.
you are not logging out, then also it's okay. It will turn it off automatically. The link will break automatically. And when you are doing the second time, again use the same remote PC ka link, username and then password, and it's done for you.
Okay.
For every lab session, you will be getting a new username, password, or maybe the same one. Doesn't matter here. but every time use the same method. Log in, do the task, and then end lab. That's it.
Thanks.
In this examination, I feel like only this is a little tricky part. Otherwise, the rest everything is very smooth to go about. But for this session, I feel like you should first go to the practice sessions. You can go for it, do the assessment there. Maybe you will get a hang of it, how to go about it. And believe me, they are giving all the instructions. Not like you only I'm telling you these things. So these are my golden words. Nothing like that. Even Google, when you go for Start Lab, it will give you all the instructions how to go about it. What you're doing. If you read these things, these are about that. What is the objective behind it to check your progress? How to set up, they are telling you about everything. See, use an incognito or private browser window to run the lab. They are giving you all the instructions. The only thing is, I'm just giving you verbally. Otherwise, Google is giving you all the instructions properly, step by step, how to go about. The only thing is, first read the whole thing and then only start your lab, because again, as I told you, your time will start automatically. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Nothing.
I think so. You have explained it very well, Jaspal, because I have gone through this level 1 and it was very easy. If you know how to do how to use Google Classroom, then it is very, very easy.
So
Okay.
we have options of practicing before we start, right?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
Thank you.
As I told you, I have given you the link also. Basic use of Google Workspace for Education Fundamentals. So this is the link. When you open this, yeah, you can see this page will open. I have already given this link in the chat box also. So if you can see it, you can go for get started, and it will slowly and gradually it will tell you about each task you have to do and how to go about it, how to practice the whole thing. And it will teach you basically right now. And at the end of the whole thing, it will tell you how give you assessment, and you will be able to learn all those things. You can see the videos are given to you. Right? All these things are already given to you.
As an educator, you are extremely skilled at balancing your teaching and learning workload. But sometimes new priorities are added and things can get pretty hectic.
Okay. And after that, they are giving you about technology integration, other things. You can keep learning about these things. Okay, here they are talking about Google Classroom also and other things. But the most important, I will tell you, once you complete the whole thing, they are having the assessment option here for you. You can always go for test your knowledge. So before actually going for a test series, you can check whether you are able to, you are thorough with the concepts or not. Now, if you can see, it's select the true statement. This is just like an MCQ, basically, what you can do. So this can give you a brief idea about how well you are, your concepts are clear in this case.
So if we go through all that at the same time, within the same time limit, those 3 hours, we have to start the exam?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
These are your practice sessions. You can start any day.
okay. And
Right.
the other one is when you actually start.
Yes, then you are actually registering yourself and then you are starting. So I will say in case you are working towards it, you can just go through these fundamental things, the practice sessions, and then you can go for these type of question answers also. So this will give you a very brief idea about how well you are equipped with your things. So once you are ready with that, then you can go for registering yourself.
Thank you.
So this will, yeah, in this you can take n number of time. There's no problem as such. You can take your own sweet time to answer. There is no time limit as such for these things. It's only to check your best knowledge. What can go for. I'm just randomly going for it. But there are 13 questions what they have given me. So now if I have taken only one, it's saying select 3 answers to continue. So minimum 3 answers should be selected, then only it will take you to the next part. So all these type of small things, what mistakes you can make in your final examination, you can practice it here and you can clarify your doubts. Okay, we are having question.
Very elaborate session, sir. Thank you so much. It's really
Because
very detailed.
yeah, because believe me, I'm having my own educators who are going for all this examination, and I've seen them what mistakes basically they are doing, right? Where they are going wrong. It's not like if they don't know the concepts, they know the concept very well. Maybe many tools you are already using in your classroom, you are well versed with them. But sometimes it happens the language what Google is using, sometimes we get confused into that. Okay, what it actually asking us to do, right? So just take it little lightly, right? You don't have to go word by word, just understand what they are asking you, and please do it exactly the way they are asking you to do. Don't add anything, don't subtract anything from it. If they say put a comma, just put a comma. Don't argue ki, okay, a comma cannot be here, or there's a grammar mistake or spelling mistake. Don't worry about it. If they are giving you something, use exactly the same. That's why I always copy whatever they say, ki this should be the name or this should be the paragraph. I always copy and paste it there. So there's no way I can go wrong with the spelling mistakes or grammatical mistake or anything else. Right? So that things you can work it out in that way.
Also, sir,
Yeah.
sir, does the same thing apply for Gemini certification as well?
Gemini is a new one actually. I've completed that task also, but believe me, it's a beautiful thing to work with. In Gemini, you don't have any practicals as such. You are having only MCQs.
Okay, but then we do have teaching lessons as well for Gemini, the way we have for Google.
Yes, you are having everything for them. Whatever exams Google is coming up with, they are giving tutorials for everything. And please, teachers who want to explore more things, like you want to know about other tools also, they have plenty of lessons for you. You can always go for it. I will again paste the link in the chat box. So they are having plenty of lessons for you. You can see the rules. If you want only for educators, you can click on educators. Lessons only related to educators will be coming in front of you. In case you are an administrator, you can go for administrative level. In case you are a student, you can go for student level also. Even student can go for it. Instructions, productivity tools, what exactly you are looking at, everything is mentioned in this.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
So these are showing you like 18 lessons are there and 2 hours basic timing is there. The education fundamentals, difficult levels is coming here. So everything, all the lessons they have planned very well. They will give you PDF also. They will be giving you videos lessons also. So everything is there. So in case, even if you don't want to go for exam, but still you want to practice certain things in your classroom, I will recommend you please go through these courses. They are of great help afterwards also.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much, as the resource is completely available whenever we want.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you.
And now comes the very important thing. I will request everyone. Okay, here we are having Gemini certified educators, Gemini certified student, Gemini certified faculty, and then we are having Gemini certified students. Now we can see there are two certification for students. One is for K to 12 students, and second one is for university students. So in case you are in school or colleges and all, please always encourage your students to go for these certificate courses because they will be getting certificate directly from Google, which is having a good weightage afterwards, after their school or in your college, in case they are going for internship and other things. These certificates have a good value. As an educator, you can go for educator and faculty. Both the things you can go for. These certifications are again good for you in your overall development. See, it's very simple. I'm saying 10,000 teachers are passing out every year. So there should be some difference between the teachers itself. I always recommend the teachers should go for these type of courses. These certifications are going to help you in a long run, especially in case tomorrow you want to join Google for Education like us, you want to take sessions in education and other things. These certifications are having a very good value. And the next levels are your Google Certified Innovator, which is at the topmost level. Every year, Google opens the windows only once for the innovators. and the people who are extremely good with using Google tools in a very different way in the classrooms are applying here. They are getting certified from Google for innovators. You are having the trainers option again. Very good knowledge about when you're having good knowledge about Google tools and all, and you are good with the training part. These certification will help you. Again, it's not like an exam part, but it's like you have to apply for these things. And Google opens the windows only once in a year for Google certified trainers also. And if you're lucky enough, you will get the certificate for training. You're having certified coaches, you're having Google certified GEG leaders. I think so, ma'am. Okay, we are having GEG Mumbai also, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you are a member of GEG Mumbai?
That's Ashika.
I applied for it, so that's why Sonia invited me. They already have one, but I think the group is dormant.
I understand. We need more teachers to join that, and GEG Mumbai or GEG any platform when you're joining, please remember that there will be a lot of sessions going on, a lot of new things are they are teaching, just like the session what we are having today. So when we are, let's say for example, if you all are joining GEG Mumbai session, so we can post it on GEG Mumbai session, get what session we are doing it every week or every month, and it will be easy for everyone to getting the links and all the informations like that. So these are certain certifications which are based on applications. They are not having any exams as such, but you have to showcase your things like what you do in your classroom, how you train your teachers, how you're helping your other educators or your students with Google tools and all. Once you're having those materials with you ready, then you can apply for it, all four things. And believe me, it's fun to work with all these things, whether you are educator, whether you are a coach, whether you are all these things, because different question come to you. Like today only, we are having plenty of questions. I never came across this question: what if electricity goes off in between? So I can use my imagination to what the conditions can be, what scenarios can go wrong. But in that case, even I get a educated in that case. Yes, this can be a scenario. So next time when we are Google is asking us any review or anything else, we can always write back to them. In case what about the electricity failure? In case a person is giving the examination and electricity goes off, what is the condition or what things we can make? Believe me, Google always listen to your comments. If you are writing these things, if they feel yes, this is something very important, they will do something about that. Yes. Any other question, educators? I know this is your uh, Friday evening. Tomorrow is your weekend starts. You want to go out somewhere, but if you
Thank
have
you for
to out,
this.
sorry.
Thank you for thank you for the session. Just and Ashram. So I have finished my level one. I have registered for
Okay, just a quick question to you, ma'am. You have as you said, you have already done level one. Uh, do you find like there is a difference of what you were having the knowledge previously and after level one, the knowledge what you have gained?
I was using very
Okay, great. Sorry. There are two more questions in the. Okay, could you please reshare the link? Yes, we can reshare the links. That's not a problem. What kind of question can we expect in the MCQ session section? If I can just show you 1 minute, ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, these are the questions you can expect from your MCQ. When you're giving your MCQ, these are the things. 50% will be coming from your Google Drive, that is your Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Form. That will be around 19%. 14% will be from Gmail, Calendar, Chat, or Meet. And 3% will be from Google Classroom. That whole bunch of tools what Google is offering you for the classroom. In school, whatever you use, actually, it's about all the tools, essential tools what Google is offering for education. So your questions can come from these things.
Sorry, I got disconnected. So going back to my question, that I shall study more from the tutorials that has been shared on the slides for my upcoming level 2.
Yeah, I feel like, ma'am, in case you are ready with that, I will say ki, like once you have completed your level 1, half the battle you have already won in level 2, because you know the exam pattern now, you know all the scenarios, how to go about it. So it will be easy for you to go for level 2. The only thing is now you have to clear your basic concept. That's it. Nothing else. The first time when you are
And I
applying
will
this thing, so it will take some, you will hesitate a little bit whether you are going right on that path or not. But believe me, once you complete that task, half the battle is already won for the second.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Welcome.
And Ashika ma'am, really thank you for putting this up in the group. My level 1 goes totally to Ashika ma'am, because it was sometime in January that she utilized her certificates. I'm sure.
So most welcome and thank you all for joining today. I know it was a long day, so you had everybody had school, but still you all came here in order to learn. Thank you so much, Jaspal, for agreeing to do this session. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming to the channel and explaining it this, and this will remain, on the channel for a long time. Those who had registered, they only could come to this Zoom link. The others could watch from the YouTube channel. But it's a good idea that if you are coming to the Zoom session, then you can ask those questions. But when you are on YouTube, you can watch it, but then every time I will have to go back over there to see if there are any questions, and I don't see any questions there right now. Maybe if later on questions are there, then I will ask Jaspal. Maybe you could then answer over there. That way, I will get you also on my YouTube channel.
Maybe I will subscribe you, ma'am. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So thank you so much. The others, if you want any other sessions, uh, on the YouTube channel, please let me know. I'm happy to host you all. And Jaspal, also, if you want any other sessions to host on this, other than your Google apps, I'm happy to host you. Yeah.
I love taking sessions because, but believe me, ma'am, I'm more into like having a hands-on activity instead of having one conversation from one end actually. So I love to do like a hands-on session. It's the thing what actually I look for. Believe me, when you asked me to come for this, I was like little hesitating about it, like because I've done many sessions like this. But the problem is like when you don't have the audience in front of you, it's very difficult for you to go in your full mode. But when audience are here and educators are there, so you can change your levels in a different way altogether. You know,
Right.
energy level goes high, the question answers round go up and down, you make mistakes, you correct them out. And in that case, believe me, ma'am, I have learned so many things. When the audience are there in front of you, they do some activities. You, as a trainer or as a facilitator, you learn a lot of things there. And that's how half my knowledge is coming from the teacher itself. So I never hesitate in taking sessions also because I feel like right now is the time when I'm also going to learn something new about.
So maybe we could do a face-to-face also later on. I'll see if I can get some sponsor to help us with the face-to-face session. Yeah.
No worries in that.
Thank you so much, everyone. Those who came here on the Zoom session, those who are watching us live on YouTube. Thank you all. Do like, share, comment, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you, Jaspal. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, educators. Have a
Thank you
great
very much,
weekend
Ms.
ahead.
Ashika. Thank you, Mr.